The bombe was a strange contraption, a series of rotating drums and wires that whirred and clicked as they processed information at incredible speeds. It was a groundbreaking piece of technology, one of the earliest computers ever created. With the help of a team of fellow cryptanalysts, including Joan Clarke, one of the few women mathematicians at Bletchley, Turing refined his invention and began using it to test the daily settings of the Enigma machines. Then one day in 1941, they had a breakthrough. By exploiting a flaw in the German procedures, repeating certain message formats, and using common phrases, the team began to make headway. With each cracked code, they gained vital intelligence: the positions of German U-boats in the Atlantic, the details of planned attacks, the locations of supply convoys. Slowly, the tide of war began to turn. But the success of Bletchley Park was one of the best-kept secrets of the war. The codebreakers couldn't tell anyone, even their closest family members, about the work they were doing. They toiled in secrecy, driven by a sense of duty and purpose, knowing that a single leak could undo everything they had achieved. By 1943, the intelligence gathered from Bletchley Park, codenamed Ultra, was being fed to Allied commanders on the front lines. It played a crucial role in numerous operations, including the Battle of the Atlantic and the planning of the D-Day invasion. Thanks to the tireless efforts of Turing, Clarke, and their colleagues, the Allies knew more about the enemy's plans than the enemy knew themselves. Yet, even after the war ended in 1945, the story of Bletchley Park remained classified for decades. The codebreakers returned to their ordinary lives, their contributions unrecognized, their secrets untold. Alan Turing, despite his extraordinary achievements, faced persecution for his homosexuality and died tragically in 1954, his role in the war effort still unknown to the world. Only many years later, when the records were finally declassified, did the true extent of Bletchley Park's impact come to light. Historians estimate that the efforts of the codebreakers shortened the war by as much as 2 years and saved millions of lives. Turing and his team were finally recognized as the unsung heroes they were, pioneers of modern computing, defenders of freedom, and victors in one of the greatest intellectual battles in history. Today, Bletchley Park stands as a museum, a tribute to the quiet determination and brilliant minds who fought not with guns or bombs, but with logic, mathematics, and an unbreakable will to overcome the impossible. Today, Bletchley Park stands as a museum, a tribute to the quiet determination and brilliant minds who fought not with guns or bombs, but with logic, mathematics, and an unbreakable will to overcome the impossible. Their story is a reminder that sometimes the greatest victories are won not on the battlefield, but in the shadows, where the brightest minds dare to challenge the darkest threats.